Hello and welcome on 360 Sports on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Well, just 2 days ago, a match was played as the final of the Federal Capital Territory FA League was played between High Boss FC of Buari and also New Dawn FC of Buari. Well, it was High Boss that eventually scooped the competition as it won on penalty shootout. 2-2 they play in the main event, but it went to penalty shootout before High Boss took that giant trophy from New Dawn. Good one for the 59 teams that participated in the FCT FA League. But right now, a team has emerged, and they are happy because they'll be playing in the NLO, Nationwide League One. That will be a nice one. We just have to look at how the match ended. Let's have a look at that particular clip.
There's a good killer in the... And then when Kelly goes, presenting the real game. And there we go. Congratulations and
very impressed, to be very honest, because we play against a very good side. It's a side that I know their records from group stages, but these boys give them a good fight till they get to penalty, and penalty is anybody's game. So I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of those boys, honestly. This is the best I can testify, to be honest, in terms of officiating, in terms of logistics and otherwise. They did very well. So this is one of the best I've experienced. I've played it for more than 5 years now. The officiating is fair. For us getting to this final, honestly, I give it to the organizers. The essence of the competition is for us to expose those boys. We are from far away, Buari, and such opportunities, we don't get it there. So that's the reason we registered for it. And to be honest, I'm praying that they should discover at least one player, and it will be our joy, because that is all what we come for.
We've worked for this. We've been working very hard since beginning of the league, and we turn out to be unbeaten. It's not by miracle. We really work hard for it, and we play against a very good side. You know, they give us a very tough fight, but at the end of the day, we turn out to be victorious. I think we give thanks to Almighty God to grant us this championship, and also we are ready. We're equal, and we're equal to the task to represent FCT for the upcoming challenge. Like we started the game. I think we started the game with a couple of players, like almost 5 to 6 of them now in Europe. They are not part of this team. For that, we also work hard to see that we fill the gap. In case of anyone is missing, we're a business team. You understand? We're not keeping them for forever. We're keeping them to develop them and showcase them. Then opportunity comes, then we allow them to go. We're not going to be so much excited with the winning. I think from Monday we go back to work and keep working hard and face the next challenge that is coming our way.
Good one there. Just watching the young lads are so happy lifting that giant trophy coming from High Balls FC Obuari against New Dawn FC. Well, the two teams squared up and they tried their best. Eventually went to the High Balls, celebrating that FCT FA League there. Well, that's a good one there. When you look at the grassroots football development in Abuja, it's really gaining a lot of momentum. So many academies, and you have a lot of stylish footballers being discovered every day. That's an opportunity where scouts can come around and at least get all these players. Now we move away from that story, although we just be linking our man in Enugu, talking about Amechi Agbo. Amechi Agbo, you at least the FA Cup, FCT FA Cup has come to an end, and I'm sure, be an FCT man, you're happy to see that particular competition ending well.
Well, congratulations to HB Football Club. I think it's a well-deserved victory for them, going all the way unbeaten in the league. The league that had over 60 clubs. They played 13 matches unbeaten. It was a marathon league, the first time the FCT is having such a league season in history. And for the first time, we are seeing a massive turnout of people, dignitaries, and who is who in FCT sports gracing the final. For the first time, we are seeing money being, prize money being given to winning teams, apart from the other benefits of the league. I think this is massive for the FCT Football Association, ably led by Abba Mukhtar. For the winners, congratulations to them. But I think they won the league by a tinge of luck, because New Dawn gave them a serious push for their money, playing 2-2 in the regulation, then dragging the match into penalty shootout, and then it ended 10-9, almost a replica of what we saw in the Carabao Cup final between Chelsea and Liverpool. So it's a commendable one, and I listened to the coach of the winning team saying that they had about 4 or 5 players in Europe already who started the competition. I think, and also the other coach from the runner-up said that if they can pick one player from his team, he will be a happier man. This is all the essence of the team, of the league. Discover talent, expose these guys, and then see what happens. And then the winner is going to represent the FCT in the Federations Cup, and also I think they will be having a slot in the Nationwide League, League 3.
There we've been looking at the FCT FA Cup, FA League that actually ended in favor of Ibers HB Academy from Buhari there. Now let's move away from football. At least we've enjoyed that particular clip. Let's look at basketball. Basketball in Nigeria, that seems to be a very giant unseen force or a monster. I don't know what to call it, but it's always disturbing Nigerian basketball. It's a big one right now. And despite the fact that the monster is always disturbing, we are still always making a headway when it comes to that sport. We are looking at MBBF saying basketball in Nigeria needs unity for growth. If we need unity for growth, then it means we have to come together as one, right? If we have to come together as one, it means we must shoot our sword. Talking about we having 2 different factions in Nigerian Basketball Federation. We just have to come together and achieve this if we want growth for basketballers. Because the ladies, the men, the basketballers in the local scene, and also those playing abroad, they need our administrators to come together as one. Without this, we can't achieve this growth. Amechi, how do you think we can get this growth achieved if we are to unify? Because MBBF, 2 factions already.
My brother, I don't like it when politicians talk with both mouth. I don't like, because I am a man that if you tell me that your A is your A and your B is your B, I'll go in that direction. Do not mix it up in any way along the line. Why is MBBF President Musa Kida praying for peace and unity in the basketball family right now? If he needed peace, this is my personal view, if he needed peace in basketball, he shouldn't have gone for second term for the presidency. in the build-up to the election, there were many crises bedeviling the federation. Players protested, ladies almost on the street in Abuja protested against or for unpaid allowances, match bonuses. He didn't do anything. The ministry came out to say that the money the players were asking for, we are domiciled in CBN. For how long and for what? Now you've won an election, a controversial election. You are a president of a factional group of the MBPF, and right now you're asking for peace and unity. How? Who is going to navigate or moderate that peaceful move? If Musa Kida needed peace in MBPF, he shouldn't have contested for a second term. In as much as he had contested for a second term and won controversially in a factional congress held in Benin, I do not see peace or unity in the basketball family now, because the other guy, Mark Igoche in Abuja, is not letting loose. What both of them should have done.
Amechi, why did you say that he shouldn't have contested for the second term?
Well, he has the right to contest for, but his ambition led to this deeper, seemingly intractable crisis we are having in basketball family now. So is his personal interest more important than the national interest, collective interest of everyone? If you're an ambition and your ambition is leading to more crises, which you are unable from the day when you were the president to control, is it now he's going to do it? I am talking about sacrifice here. You don't make peace because you talk about peace. You live by example. He should have honorably said, for the sake of unity and peace in basketball family in this country, I relinquish my second-term ambition. And then if he's talking now, we can take him serious. He can't talk about peace when he is the architect of the problem we have in the basketball family right now.
Okay, well, we just have to. This is a very big. It's a very big issue talking about Nigerian Basketball Federation. That's why I don't know. I always look at what is the problem, but well, we just have to leave that story aside and let's move to other one because we have a lot to talk about. Let's look at Joshua in boxing now. Anthony Joshua right now is considering an interim showdown in boxing because he can no longer wait, although he knows that Alexander Usyk is facing a lot of crisis in his country, Ukraine, and now he's looking at maybe he'll be able to fight against the like of Deontay Wilder, not forgetting Luis Ortiz, the Cuban, and also Joe Joyce, who could possibly be the mandatory challenger in the weight if he can face them to at least get himself a very dangerous fight before he will eventually be facing Alexander Usyk coming from Anthony Joshua.
He can't be expecting to fight someone whose country is fighting the worst war in their history. So he needs to move on. But then he should choose his fight properly. The last fight he fought, he was beating black and blue. So people are expecting that he is going to bounce back. So if he chooses someone more mightier than him and he loses again, then the fans may be thinking towards leaving his shoulder. But then it is necessary that he keeps himself busy. He is a business, every fighter is a businessman, and every fight fetches them dollars or pounds in the pocket. So he needs to all be up and doing and see what happens. So whoever he fights may not necessarily be an issue, but how ready he is, and he should also, when he's going to a fight, watch his comments and his body language as well.
Good one there. And now, still talking about the boxing, well, he could possibly be fighting the likes of Otto Wallin. a southpaw, just like Alexander Usyk came on as a southpaw and he was able to beat Joshua. Joshua should be very careful, just like Amechi said, he needs to be very careful while picking his opponent. Otto Warling, Luis Ortiz, and Deontay Wilder, not forgetting Joe Joyce. These four men are very, very strong. Joshua has to be very careful while he's looking for interim showdown. Let's leave boxing. Let's talk about the big one for tonight. UEFA Champions League will be coming up, and we look at those matches quickly. Champions League, well, you have Ajax. Ajax will be playing against Benfica. Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid. Those are the two matches slated for tonight. Ajax-Benfica, a match that, well, already is 2-2 aggregate. And for Man United, Atletico Madrid is 1-1. So let's look at it one by one. Amechi Agbo. Let's look at Ajax-Benfica. What do you expect?
Ajax, of course, I put my money for them. Benfica has been doing well in Portuguese league, but I think the last final they played was against Chelsea in 2013 when they played in the final of the Europa League. They lost 2-1. Ajax have become a dominant force in a Belgian league, and they have been excellent in terms of performance. Their coach has been able to rebrand the team. Remember last 2 seasons, they bundled Real Madrid out of the tournament, the league. So it's going to be a big fight. There is no longer a win. So you win, you lose, you lose. It's going to be a crack, and Benfica will try to come out to score them. And while they are doing that, they shouldn't open up their back.
Well, for Manchester United, that's a game that, okay, that we are still talking Ajax anyway, but right now you are tilting towards Ajax to win, though it's still 2 in the aggregate level. But for Manchester United, Man United versus that match is a match that a lot of people want to see. What's going to happen? Well, first leg ended 1-1, and now it's going to be a fight to finish at the Old Trafford. Who will win this game? Although last just the match they played against Tottenham Hotspur, they were able to win 3-2. Do you think that will spur them into action tonight?
A big motivating factor for them, particularly Ronaldo scoring 3 goals and then making history as the highest all-time goal scorer in football history. If you recall, in the match against Manchester City, they were nowhere to be found. They were slaughtered. But they were able to pick themselves up and then did the job against Tottenham. And now they are coming against a highly defensive-minded, Simeone-led Atletico Madrid. The first leg, Man Utd trailed by a goal to nil for a larger chunk of the match before they were able to level up. And then they are coming to Old Trafford today. Simeone has played 2 Champions League finals, but unable to win any. And I think he is gunning for that trophy at this point in time. Also, Man U has 2 ways to qualify for the Champions League next season. They are currently battling in the league, a point below Arsenal on 5th. And winning Champions League will guarantee them a return to the Continental Showpiece next season. So it is going to be a showpiece for both teams. And in this case, I can't stick out my neck.
You're scared to stick out your neck for Manchester United. Why are you scared?
I can't stick out my neck. I can't at this point.
So are you thinking that Atletico Madrid could actually turn things over, they could win, right? That's why you're afraid.
I could see a shocker here. But then, the 2 teams are going to be cautious. We are not going to see a high
oh my goodness, the technical fault there. Okay, now let's go to this story. Before we go, we have 2 transfer stories there where Barcelona are considering Mo Salah to actually move to a new camp. 69 million pounds. Can they offer that? Considering the amount of money involved for Barcelona, they want Mo Salah. Although Mo Salah could still stay with Liverpool, but from the way it is coming from his agent, who was actually laughing off just 2-3 days ago concerning the offer they were offering the Egyptian. Do you think it's possible that Mo Salah could actually move to Nou Camp from the way it is?
Mo Salah have won everything winnable at Liverpool. won Champions League, Super Cup, World Club Cup. He's won the league. And I think the hunger for a new challenge could prompt him to seek for somewhere else. And also, his wage demand at Liverpool is not encouraging for the Reds because every club has their wage policy. And if you go against such, it could boomerang in the sense that other players could rise up tomorrow to demand for exorbitant fees. But whatever wage Mo Salah is demanding at Real Madrid, I think it is well deserved. He has justified it for the couple of years he has been in the club. So if Liverpool are unable to meet that demand, I think any other club that will be able to do that will have his services. And Barcelona, going by their form recently, I think they could be in a pole position. But I could also suspect that Real Madrid is monitoring the situation from the background.
Okay, now we'll take our last straw on the show, still on Barcelona, but this time around they have to be very careful because the news came out that they could be gunning for Lukaku, Romelu, if they cannot sign Erling Haaland due to the amount of money involved. They will just go for Lukaku. The Belgian could be the person they will go for. After all, Haaland's deal is too high for them, looking at £100 million plus that could be involved in that deal. So they will be going for the Chelsea player. And do you see this deal coming to life?
I think the most important thing for me is for Romelu Lukaku to leave Chelsea as soon as possible. He has caused more distraction and distraction in the team than he should have if he had been 100% committed to the club. So any club that comes his way, I think Chelsea should just let him go. The reports coming concerning him with the situation at Chelsea at the moment is just very disheartening. And Barcelona coming for him is an indication of what they are capable of. But my concern is, if Barcelona can afford players like this, why did they leave Lionel Messi to live in the circumstances he did? But whatever be the case, I think Xavi is building a new team in him, and he needs all the best players he can, affordably though, to prosecute this system.
There, Mechi Agbo from Enugu wants to say special thanks to you for those analyses. Thank you very much.
It's always a pleasure, Denny. Thank you so much.
There, we've been talking with Mechi Agbo from Enugu. We just have to go now. Well, good luck to Anthony Joshua. Hopefully, he will be able to get one of the fighters he wants to get, but he must be very careful when he picks, according to Mechi there. That's it on 360 Sport. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.